Late winter cloaks the Arctic in silence, hiding one extraordinary mother, preparing to reveal her newborn cubs beneath snow today. After months without food, Aurora finally steps into daylight, leading two fragile cubs toward an uncertain frozen future together. Each cub depends entirely upon their mother's strength, warmth, milk, and experience to survive the unforgiving Arctic wilderness ahead. Their survival now depends upon crossing drifting sea ice toward distant hunting grounds hidden across the frozen Arctic Ocean. Sea ice forms the essential hunting platform, allowing polar bears access to seals beneath frozen Arctic waters every season. Dark clouds gather rapidly, warning the family that one of the Arctic's fiercest storms is about to arrive suddenly. Powerful winds force Aurora to shield both cubs beneath her massive body until dangerous blizzard conditions slowly weaken again. As fierce winds fade, Aurora carefully guides her cubs forward across newly drifted snow toward safer hunting territories ahead. Thin sea ice conceals freezing water below, turning every careful step into a dangerous test of survival for everyone. One frightened cub slips dangerously toward icy water before Aurora instantly rescues it with remarkable maternal precision and strength. Days pass without food, leaving Aurora weaker while determined cubs continue following every careful step across endless frozen wilderness. Instinct guides Aurora toward a tiny breathing hole, where an unseen ringed seal regularly surfaces for fresh Arctic air. Perfect stillness becomes Aurora's greatest weapon, as precious minutes quietly pass above the hidden seal beneath thick Arctic ice. The seal surfaces briefly, and Aurora launches one explosive strike with astonishing speed, ending the patient Arctic ambush successfully today. Rich seal blubber finally restores vital energy, allowing hungry cubs to feed safely beside their protective mother after days. Patient Arctic foxes cautiously approach from a respectful distance, waiting quietly for leftovers after Aurora finishes feeding her cubs. Glaucous gulls circle gracefully overhead, demonstrating how every successful hunt supports countless Arctic lives beyond the hunting family alone. With renewed strength, playful cubs confidently explore icy ridges, while Aurora carefully watches every adventurous movement around them, always. Hundreds of enormous walruses crowd broken sea ice, creating another dangerous obstacle along Aurora's difficult Arctic migration route today. Rather than risking injury, Aurora calmly leads both cubs away, proving survival often depends upon careful decisions instead today. Strength restored, Aurora leads her cubs onward, knowing survival demands constant movement across an Arctic that never truly forgives. Every playful step strengthens muscles, balance, and instincts essential for surviving one of Earth's harshest wildernesses during adulthood ahead. Experience teaches Aurora that every unfamiliar sound or scent could mean danger hiding somewhere beyond the frozen horizon today. Ahead, hundreds of Atlantic walruses crowd the shoreline, transforming peaceful sea ice into a dangerous territory impossible to ignore. One enormous male rises aggressively, warning every predator that this crowded colony will defend itself without hesitation today. Wisdom often means retreat, because protecting vulnerable cubs outweighs every opportunity for unnecessary confrontation across the frozen wilderness. The frozen ocean fractures into drifting platforms where every crossing demands patience, balance, and precise judgment from their experienced mother. Dark shadows beneath the ice reveal killer whales patiently searching for any opportunity presented by unstable frozen crossings today. Each careful step avoids disaster, proving experience remains the greatest survival advantage within an unpredictable Arctic environment every single day. Longer daylight announces approaching spring, yet survival remains uncertain despite another successful day across the frozen Arctic wilderness together. As daylight lingers longer, Aurora conserves precious energy while her growing cubs recover beside ancient Arctic ice formations together. The frozen silence suddenly changes when an unfamiliar scent warns Aurora another powerful polar bear is approaching nearby today. Far beyond the ice, an enormous male detects vulnerable cubs, beginning a slow, determined approach across the frozen wilderness. Without hesitation, Aurora positions herself between danger and her cubs, prepared to defend them regardless of overwhelming odds. Neither bear moves carelessly, each carefully measuring risk, while the silent Arctic becomes an arena of survival and patience. Shifting sea ice suddenly opens a narrow channel, creating the precious opportunity Aurora has patiently waited to seize immediately. Distance finally separates predator from family, rewarding Aurora's patience, experience, and flawless understanding of Arctic survival strategies today. Every successful crossing, hunt, and escape quietly transforms vulnerable cubs into confident survivors, prepared for an unforgiving Arctic future ahead.
Only few cubs survive adulthood because thriving sea ice, abundant seals, and devoted mothers remain essential for their future survival.
Across this frozen world, Aurora proves survival belongs to patient mothers carrying hope safely into another remarkable Arctic generation together.